And today I want to talk about the song Uncertain Weather from the album Calling All Stations. Now, I know that the last Genesis song review we did was Congo from Calling All Stations, and I usually like to change it up. And I also know that we just talked about the whole album Calling All Stations a couple videos ago. And so you're kind of like, why are we drudging this back up? Why are we still talking about Calling All Stations? And the reason is that somebody left a comment about the song Uncertain Weather, and it dawned on me that in the busyness of preparing for that video, I had so many arguments I wanted to get across, so much context to that record that I wanted to talk about, that it didn't leave a lot of time to talk about the actual songs. And there was so much to talk about with the actual songs. And all that happened, and I missed the opportunity to talk about Uncertain Weather, specifically the chorus of Uncertain Weather. And I don't remember in the video what I said, because the video was like a half an hour, and that was after I edited it down. But whatever I said, I forgot to mention just how massive that chorus is. And I really think that might be my favorite song on the album. I think there are, I probably mentioned how it does remind me of like Sting's later work, but not the chorus. The chorus is huge. The chorus sounds like Phil Collins. It is such a fantastic chorus. I sing it at the top of my lungs, and I think that's the best chorus on the album. And I have a personal connection to Congo, and I think Calling All Stations is cool, the song, but I do think Uncertain Weather, because of this chorus, might be my favorite song on the record, the most underlooked song. In fact, I do need to do like an underrated Genesis song. Remind me to put this song on there. And you know, it's such an emo chorus, and it goes on so long. There's multiple parts to it, some falsetto happening in there. Like, I also like the verses a lot. I love that kind of low voice bridge, if that's what it is, or post-chorus. Anyway, I just wanted to do a song review kind of out of sequence, out of order, because I know we've talked about Calling All Stations a lot recently, but I just really wanted to give a shout out to this song, because wherever you stand on this album, it would be really interesting to hear another album with Ray and with some like more thought out songs that like had more time to be gestated. You know, I just think Uncertain Weather was a track that worked really, really well. And mostly just because of the chorus. It's a freaking darn good chorus. You know, everyone talks about the fade outs on Calling All Stations. This is probably the most appropriate fade out, because you're supposed to, remember we talked about fade outs before. You're supposed to fade out like just a long repetitive chord progression, or kind of a repetitive solo from an instrument. Or if you've heard a chorus multiple times in a song, then you execute this fade out because our minds fill in the gap. We know what the chorus is singing. We can continue singing it. And I think a fade out originally gives that concept that the song is infinite, that you're just stepping away from this song that is continuing without you. And so I feel like the chorus of Uncertain Weather, the way it fades out, works in this song. So for everyone who doesn't like the fade outs of Calling All Stations, this is one that I really, really like. And I just, you know, that chorus sticks in my head for a long time. What do you think about this song? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking this is one of the best songs on the album? I would maybe put it in my top 50 Genesis songs, top 100. How many are there? I don't know. That's a great tune. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for exclusive videos, behind-the-scenes content, and to have your say on future topics before I film. Have a look at our Patreon page. Thanks for watching.